All for rainbow.
All for rainbow.
All for rainbow.
All for rainbow. All for rainbow.
Dobrodošli v sedmi epizodi, se mi zdi, All for Rainbow podcasta. All for Rainbow podcast je podcast za vse, ki jih zanimajo LGBTIAQ plus teme. In danes sta z nami drag queenici iz House of Dynasty, Petra HD in Plastika Dynasty. Ja.
Dobrodošli, dragi gledači.
Dobro jutro, dobro dan in dobro večer.
Dame in gospoda.
To je to. Kak sta na ta prečudovit sončen dan?
Zmatrano, pripremamo se za nastop.
Horribly fabulous, overworked, underslept, depressed, but well dressed. Eto.
To je najbolj pomembno.
Kot jaz vedno povem, moj opis je blessed, stressed and depressed. To je Petra HD tak na dnevni bazi.
She reads poems, poetry and people.
Cool. V bistvu najprej me zanima, kdo sta vidve in mi lahko poveta, kako se je sploh vse začelo. Mislim, House of Dynasty, pa prej še kaj začetki.
Mici. Story time.
Digging the old grave, I see.
Zgodovina.
Znači, prije da počnemo, ja ću da se predstavim. Znači, dobar dan, dobro jutro in dobro večer, dame i gospode. Ja sam Plastika Dynasty i sad ovako. Ja sam Makedonka, što znači da moj slovenski nije baš najbolje, tako da vi imate danas čest da slušate legendarni Plastika jezik. Što znači da sam ja poluliteraturna od 10 jezikov. I ja ću sad da mešam, malo ću pričati slovenski, mešano s makedonsko, srpsko, hrvatsko, engleško. I to je jazik la plastika. Eto tako.
Da, meni se to puno sviđa.
Kdo ste pa do mene, gospođo?
Jaz sem pa Petra HD, sicer tudi rojena ne v Sloveniji, rojena v Srbiji. Tam sem živela 19 let, pa sem šla na študij. In zdaj sem dragica, I guess that's a logical...
Ja sam isto prišao tu v Sloveniju iz Makedonije da študiram ekonomije, pa sam postao drag queen. Isn't that the best? Mama is proud, that's it. Eto tako.
Kar se pa tiče House of Dynasty, ne vem, začeli smo lani, leta 2019, ne, februarja.
24. februari.
Okay.
Da, ko je bil v Tiffanyju, imeli so kao drag trash od žura, ne?
Ja.
In so povabljali folk, da pridejo v dragu, ne? In smo mi tak, let's do it.
Da probamo, znaš, kao gledali smo sekve showa, this and that, pa ajde, i ćemo jedna večer, malo da vidimo šta je to, šta se sve dešava. I normalno, kao smo izlegli, bilo je fantastično. Evo Petra,
Ker Plastika in jaz smo se poznali od prej, ne? Bili smo zelo dobri frendi. No, ne, in takrat sva hodila skupaj, ne, ona in jaz, in tako nekako ful smo se nekako pokonektali, ne, v tem zelo kratkem času. In pa tako šli smo žurati, ne, večkrat in smo rekli, gremo, ker smo vedeli, da vsi smo hoteli, imeli smo željo, da delamo draga, ne. In pa smo šli takrat prvič, sis. Wasn't the best,
To je bilo baš fantastično, katastrofalno. Ja sam imao jedna hot pink lasuja, 4 eura iz H&M za pusto imela neki rasprodaja, a ne? Petra, bitch, what wig? There was not a wig there.
Brez lasulje,
brez nič, ampak mi smo živeli. Ta večer mi smo se rodile, to je bilo legendarno The Arrival.
The Arrival. In pa naslednji vikend so imeli v Tiffanyju spet žur za pusta, ne? In smo bili tak, mislim kako se reče, maskembal, po srpsko je maskembal, I don't know.
Pa maskembal.
No, pust, v glavnem, ja. In smo rekli, mislim, prejšnji smo šli kao v dragu, ne? In nam je bilo full cool in full the best. In pa smo šli drugič in smo rekli, ok, dajmo se zdaj malo bolj potruditi. Pa smo dejansko kupili lasulje, mislim sicer spet not the best, iz unega, kaj že, Magic Shopa, ne?
Nešto tako je bilo, kao iz neki random prodavnice smo kupili kakšne lasulja. In kar od enkrat, mislim, ovo je bilo već nakon drugi put kad smo otišli ven in drag. Nam su pitali kao, je hoče da nastopite v štirka, v klub K4. Mi smo bili kao, da. Može, znate šta može, da. I eto tako je to sve počelo prvo kod neki pustni party, pa themed party v klub Tiffany i posle tako jednom po drugi put, kao počeli smo to da radimo i duri kad na neki random vikend, ajde sada ovo ću da probamo, pa stavimo neki drugi look i baš tako smo počeli kao the ball started rolling. And the rolling je baš bilo ono kod snowball efekt, zato što the more it was rolling, the more we would get into it. I da, ever since then we just can't stop.
Ja, ker smo bile tako, potem ko smo drugič šle, smo bile tako, like, this is really fun.
Da.
In pač bilo je ful zabavno in smo bile tako, nismo videli, da se to toliko dogaja v Sloveniji in pač v Ljubljani bolj specifično, ne? In smo tako razmišljali, da why don't we make this a thing? Like, why don't, a veš, zakaj ne bi pač neki začela, ne? In potem smo tako, kot je Plastika rekla, smo šle tako vsak vikend, dejansko je vsaj ena šla tako v dragu, ne? In smo pač tako skoro smo se pojavljali v Tiffanyju.
Tudi če ni bilo.
Pač, da, baš tako, neki random vikend, zato što mi smo videli baš koliko je to liberating and fun and empowering. Drag is very empowering. I we loved that i slowly but surely kad smo začeli da radimo na to da razvijemo kakšna takva scena, zato što mislim v ta period kod active drag queen on the night scene je bila Babsi Adler in pač we were like okay, now there's +3 of us and let's start creating a scene, let's start creating something here.
Ja, ker pač dejansko pač ona je bila edina, tako 3 leta je bila pač edina dragica, ki je tako aktivno nekaj delala, ne. In ja, in smo bili tako, like, lahko naredimo veliko, veliko več, če nas je več, ne. In tudi v cilju smo nekako imeli, da če bomo vsak petek prihajali v drago, ne, če bo to folk videl večkrat, ne, bo je mogoče tudi nekdo drug se bo spomnil, like, I could do this too. Pa bo pol več folka prišlo in bojo hoteli delati draga, ne. In pač, ne vem, tako nekako leto in pol kasneje, lahko rečem, imamo prvo drag hčerko, House of Dynasty ima svojo prvo drag hčerko, tako da pač ja, nekako, kot je Plastika rekla, like the ball is rolling, ja.
Koliko članic šteje House of Dynasty?
Trenutno 4. Imamo pač jaz, Petra HD, Plastika pa No Name S, ki smo pač nekako začele skupaj, ustanoviteljice, if you will. Ja, in zdaj imamo pač našo drag hčerko House of Dynasty, ki je pač začela zdaj z nami, kaj je en mesec nazaj.
Okay, baby drag queen.
Baby drag queen.
Adorable.
Cool. Me pa zanima, odkje ime House of Dynasty.
I'll leave this one to you.
Pa da, znači gospođa Plastika, 4 dana sam se mislio, kako ću ja da se zovem, dijamantna, fantazija, kako ću da se zovem, i kao, moja prva ideja je bila Dynasty, ja ću da se zovem Dynasty, samo mene to ne bi bilo nešto, bog zna šta, kao baš, kako se zoveš Dynasty? Ma mršta mu se trebala suje kakšna Dynasty, veš, tako da, mislim, nekako, it somehow kind of fell in its own place da smo mi House of Dynasty, zato što we are very broke. Tako da mi smo koristili neki eyeliner, skrzanač, neki baš što imamo po domu. I pač prvo smo počeli to da kod da bude kod neki igrana ironija, da smo mi House of Dynasty, opulence, everything.
Medtem ko zgledamo kot trash.
Da, not even a paper skirt, not even that. Tako da prvo je začelo to kot igrana ironija, ampak pol kao it just like stayed and it seemed very fitting in tam. Tako je sada House of Dynasty. Pa pol sam se jaz odlučila se zovem Plastika.
Cool. Prej ste že omenili, da je drag zelo empowering, pa me zanima, če bi se lahko malo bolj o tem, kaj za vaju pomeni drag, pa zakaj drag, ja.
Boš ti začela ali ja da počne?
Pa še. Mislim, zame drag, ko sem pač prišla v Slovenijo tle študirati, sem komi pač znala govoriti, in ker recimo v otroštvu, v osnovni šoli in v srednji šoli sem pač velikokrat sem nastopal na odru, igral, šel sem na tekmovanja za recitiranje in pač bil sem zelo tak, v teh vodah, Ampak ko sem prišel v Slovenijo, sem bil tak, ne znam jezika dovolj dobro, da bi pač kaj takega delal in sem mislil, da bom ta del sebe mogel pustiti za sabo. in pol nekako 5 let kasneje, nekako drag showed up in pač to je tisto, no, ko smo šli ven, sem ugotovil, da je to možno zame, da izpolnim ta del sebe, ki je pač a performer at the end of the day. In ja, it's just, ne znam niti opisati, pač po drugi strani tudi, as you do drag, nekako tudi spoznaš sebe na en drugačen način.
Totalno.
Ker tako začneš delati stvari, ki jih nikoli prej ne bi delal. Ne vem, začneš stilizirati lasulje, začneš delati make-up. Recimo, jaz sem začela delati drag, da na polno nisem vedela, kaj je concealer. A veš, in je tako, ne vem,
Powder.
pač mi tako delamo make-up in meni plastika, kao, maybe you should do a cut crease. In jaz tako, da, I should. Nimam pojma, kaj je to, razumeš?
Ona se to maže na kruh, šta je to cut crease?
Pač nisem vedela, ne? In potem sem tako nekako pač čez to vajo, a ne, za ta make-up, tudi nekako dobiš neke nove, kako se reče, veščine, a je pravilna beseda, v glavnem.
Ja, veščine, sposobnosti.
Tako, ali pa tudi spoznaš, da imaš neke sposobnosti, imaš nek talent za nekaj, kar sploh nisi vedel, da imaš. Recimo Plastika, an amazing hairstylist, ono sploh ni vedela, mislim, kdaj bi to ugotovil, da si super talentiran za stiliziranje lasulj. In tako, ne vem, nekako zelo je, how do I put this into words? Tak, you grow as a person, pač meni je vsaj bilo. Pa jaz sem recimo osebno, imela sem zelo velike težave recimo z depresijo, ne, po tak dveh, treh letih, ko sem bila tle, ko tak nisem poznala nobenega, nisem se pač dovolj dobro integrirala mogoče v družbo, ne, in mi je ful bilo težko, ne, da nisem imela neko svojo skupnost in nekako drag je bila tista zadeva, ki me je nekako rešila ven iz tega, da mi je dala nek smisel, da grem delati to za neko, kako se reče, for like a bigger purpose, ne? Da pač delam to za community in da tudi izpolnjujem sebe in da sem produktiven na koncu, tako da, ja, pač ful mi je pomagalo, da ko se zbudiš in si tak, da imaš nekaj, kar te pač poriva naprej, ne?
Ja, jaz bi rekla, da je tudi tako osvobajajoče malo, ko greš v drag noter.
Ful je, zaradi tega, ker pač v dragu si lahko dopustiš veliko več, kot pač če nisi v dragu in lahko narediš veliko več, kar mogoče drugače ne bi upal.
Ja, tudi mogoče malo prideš do spoznanja, da si lahko tudi tako malo več upaš, če je na začetku mogoče drag tisto, ker imaš malo več poguma, ti da mogoče to samozavest, da tudi drugače.
Ja, totalno. Because like if you can do all these things in drag and if this is how you feel in drag and if this is how you address people in drag, that's still you. That's still you. It's in your core. So it kind of just shows you whatever is already inside of you because it allows you to kind of dig deep without even feeling like you're digging deep to let that go. It just like lets go, like it goes out of you. And then like once you're out of drag, you kind of just start thinking about it and you kind of, the wheels in the back of your brain start turning that you are this confident person that's under this wig. You are the person who was there on Friday with all the concealer and everything. So that's what we mean when we say that drag is powerful. It really lets you kind of take things out of yourself that you didn't even perceive that you had within you. It just like kind of guides you in a direction of becoming a very confident and forward-oriented type of a person. But I mean, like as I said, like I moved from Macedonia to Slovenia to study 4 years ago, approximately, almost 4 years ago. 3 years and a few more days, it'll be 4. So basically, at the end of the day, I grew up in Skopje, Macedonia, which is not really a place that promotes a very healthy social environment where people can express themselves, especially LGBTQ people. And I'm a very creative person to begin with, so I didn't realize that like a lot of things were being kind of pushed down and hid in a box inside of me. I mean, I was a very creative person. Like then I came here to study in Slovenia economics. Like I started studying economics, which is a very black and white type of a field. There is absolutely no creative input.
Opposite of creative.
The only creative thing you can do in economics is draw a sickening pink graph based on your numbers that you derive from finance. Sorry, I got nauseous. So basically, when I started doing drag, I finally felt like I can put my creative input into something already, and that kind of merged with the empowering feel of drag, and it kind of just was a blend of relief for myself, and like all the boxes that I had stored in the back of my head kind of got decluttered. She was not hoarding emotions and feelings anymore. So it kind of just like all went out, and it also like, I went out of the closet when I came into Ljubljana, like when I moved here. So that also kind of like, it kind of all just rode that wave of releasing those things from inside of me, all through drag. And it really helped me get to the point where I was like, okay, you know what? I'm sickening. I'm a sickening human being, and this is it. I love drag.
Ja, tudi meni je ful všeč, ker ruši malo tudi spolni izraz, kak je, how you perceive it in a society. In omogoča tudi tukaj dosti več možnosti, ne glede na spol.
Totalno.
Mislim, definitivno tako se mi zdi, da na slovenski sceni še posebej imamo zelo veliko, mislim, nasploh se mi zdi, da slovenska drag scena je tak kosmata. If you know what I want to say. Ker je tako we just don't care. Mislim, moj drag je tako napolno, like, začela sem za bearded queen. In pa sem ugotovila, da I don't know how to do makeup, to begin with. In pač, da si delaš make-up na brado je še bolj komplicirano, in pa sem se pobila, ampak recimo, jaz še vedno imam recimo kosmata prsa in pač imam kosmato pazduho, in tako ne brijemo si noge, ker je tako, saj nisem ženska. In je pač zelo očitno, da nisem ženska, in mi je to zelo všeč, ker tako kombinira ta nek hyper feminine aesthetic of like, kaj imamo oblečeno, recimo obleke, lasulja, make-up, vse to, in pol kosmata prsa. What does it mean?
In pač, like, when you think about it, like, that's really okay. But like, for example, like, it also kind of tackles the problem of like society expecting women to have shaved legs, shaved arms, shaved this. Fuck off. You're gonna be a dragon with hairy legs, and you know what? That's perfect. Step on that stereotype, please, darling. Step on it.
Res je. Kako se vam pa zdi sprejetost drag kulture, recimo v LGBT plus skupnosti in izven, recimo v heteronormativni skupnosti?
I have so many things to say about this.
Same. Čaj brez cukra.
If I'm to answer this question, I would like, the first thing I would do is like maybe like divide the people in groups, which like I feel like there's like four different types of directions. There's like the reactions of straight people on the street that just like see us running to the club, that are just confused, turned on, or offended.
All at the same time.
All at the same time, and they're confused because they're experiencing all of these things at once.
Odmor.
Reklame.
Ja.
It's like, as I was saying, like they experience like all these emotions at once. Then there's like the people that do go out on Metelkova and that do spend time in Tiffany and that are gay, or lesbian, whatever, but still kind of look at it as like, oh, šta je to, pa to je that's a man dressing as a woman, the people who have like internalized homophobia in them kind of in a way, and it did take us a bit of time to warm up to them as well as performers. Then there's the people who are actively like a part of the LGBTQ plus group that like are living for us and that fully support us. And then there's just like people who are also like straight but like know the team, they like know what's happening, just like respect that, because at the end of the day, the first thing that I noticed is that, like, for example, there were people that I knew, like, I wouldn't call them like friends, just like acquaintances, and like the way we would like talk to each other when I was like out of drag, on a fully normal friends, blah blah, and then all of a sudden I'm in drag, and they're confused and like they're a bit like taken back by it and this and that. So like that was among the first lessons that I personally learned when like I started doing drag, is that like you're gonna be surprised by how people react. But so like people can be surprised, they can accept it, they can deny it, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, it's still a human being. I'm wearing a wig. And to just like be so shocked by us like breaking that like stereotype and like doing this, it's just, if you think about it, just like stupid and plain. Because like I'm still the same person, you know what I mean? Don't be offended, darling, it's a wig.
Res je.
Pač meni se zdi, da recimo strejte je zelo lahko impresionirati. Zaradi tega, ker niso toliko mogoče izpostavljeni recimo celi te kulturi RuPaul's Drag Race in stuff like that, ne. In recimo mi, ko smo prvič začeli, pa smo tako prišle busted looking, pa tako zavedali smo se, da ne izgledamo ful dobro, ne. Ker pač šele začeli smo, ampak tako pol imaš geje, ki so tam noter in pač ki gledajo RuPaul's Drag Race, pa tako mislijo, da so pogledali 6 sezon in zdaj pač so oni eksperti od dragu, ne. In ti tako pride kao, fix that eyeshadow in tako no, si pač, okej, mislim, thanks, sej vem, like, mislim, like it's not about that. Medtem ko recimo jaz sem, ko delam v Šparu, is anyone hiring? Get Petra HD a new job.
She needs a job.
Delam v Šparu, ne, in potem sem zapusta lani, ali je bilo to leto? V glavnem, enkrat, to leto, ja, ker lani nismo, v glavnem. To leto zapusta sem prišla na službo v Šparu, kjer delam v restauraciji za blagajno, sem prišla na polno v dragu. Moj make-up, ogromna lasulja, kiklica, vse, najlonke, vse to, ne. In pač sodelavci in sodelavke živijo za to. Živijo, absolutno živijo, hočejo se slikati, stranki, ki pridejo, hočejo se slikati, vsi so ono, jo, kako si lepa, pa uporabljajo tak ženske zaimke, ne, pač. In like, to je, ne vem, amazing, ne, in pa prideš na Metelkovo, ki bi mogel biti pač a safe space for you, ki imamo pač naš community, ne, ki bi te mogel podpirati in pač živeti, yes, queen, work, mama, house down, boots, ne, pa tako pridejo and they're like side-eyeing you, kao, kdo pa ona misli, da je, in tak, I don't think I'm anyone, a veš, ono, like, kako se reče, don't project your insecurities on me, like, če misliš, da lahko narediš boljše, pejdi, nared, a veš, noben te ne bo ustavil, ampak ne bojo, zaradi tega, ker pač noben se dejansko ne zaveda, koliko je drag dejansko ogromno dela. Ja. In tako, a veš, vsi znajo gledati Drag Race in pol te tako soditi, kao, aha, ona nima paddinga, ona nima eyelashes, ona ima crunchy wig, ona ima crunchy make-up, pa sem tako, ja, I have $5, I have 5 oysters in my bank account, a veš, pač, tako da ja, ne vem, zdi se mi, da mogoče tak, geji imajo malo večje, mislim, specifično zdaj govorimo o gejih, ker pač od njih dobivamo ta feedback, recimo lezbijke živijo.
Da, totalno.
Mislim, da recimo specifično gej skupnost, specifično v Ljubljani, ne vem kakšne druge, imajo zelo visoka pričakovanja, specifično zaradi tega, ker pač je toliko izpostavljena ta drag mainstream, zahodna kultura v Ameriki. Totalno. In se pač folk ne zaveda, da delati drag v Sloveniji je zelo drugače, kot pač delati drag v Ameriki, ne. Ampak to probavamo tudi nekako pač naučiti folka, ne.
I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, it still comes down to us to kind of teach people about these things, to teach them, like, okay, look, we're not in New York, and this is not RuPaul's Drag Race, this is drag. In pač na konca dan, it does kind of fall, like, it is our social responsibility to kind of fill in these holes in, like, our community here, and pač ono da, like, for like a year already, like, we've been trying to do that, and like, with great success, I mean, like, at the beginning, it was a lot, like Petra just said. However, like, as of like recent times, like it's been a year and a half already almost, I feel like we have made big progress in like kind of educating people what drag is, or what it means to be like a queer performer to begin with in the form of drag. And like we've been getting a lot of positive feedback lately. Not only like us, but like drag queens in general in Slovenia. And like as we always love saying, I mean, like that was our goal to begin with. A win for anybody else is a win for us as a community to begin with. Tako da, like it's getting there, slowly but surely, baby steps, but it's getting there.
Mislim, moj nasvet za gej skupnost, za LGBTQ plus skupnost nasploh, če vidite kakšno dragico, da je šele začela, please support her. Pač dejte jo podpirati, dejte jo zaslediti na Instagramu, dejte nek srček, nekaj. Zaradi tega, ker pač, če je šele začela, like, she knows she looks busted, ampak she's trying so hard to make it happen, ne? In, like, ja, pač z našo podporo, recimo, gledam nas, ne? Kak smo začele, ne? In pol nekako s to podporo, ki smo tako počas dobivali in pač seveda z veliko truda in dela, smo pa prišli smo tle, ne? Leto in pol, mislim, ne da zdaj da govorim, da smo mi ne vem kaj, ampak definitivno se mi zdi, da ogromno smo napredovali in zgledamo fucking sickening.
Ja,
A ne?
mislim,
In pač
vse vidi nek progres že v takem času.
Thank you.
Ja.
Thank you so much.
In pač tako, no, če nekdo šele začne, like, dajmo jo podpreti, dajmo ji dati možnost, da dela to še bolj, da se zboljša, da se hoče zboljšati, ker če takoj začnemo z nekimi negativnimi komentarji, bo rekla, to se ne splača, pač itak ne dobiš nič keša iz tega.
And like you never want to discourage somebody when they're trying something out. Why would you want to like crush their spirits, blah blah blah, and like they don't realize that they're doing that.
Ja, that's the worst thing, pač folk se ne zaveda, kaj dela.
Folk se ne zaveda, kaj dela s takšne komentare. In pač ono, like, you really step on someone's shit, like, you really rain on their parade, and like, you don't want to do that, you don't want to discourage somebody, it's drag, it should be fun, it should be entertaining, But like, when the person started, they probably just had, like, chapstick and mascara at home, and they're like, oh, Eva drag, of course they're not gonna have a full set of makeup, no, that takes a lot of money. And
A lot of money.
a lot of money, yes. In pač, like, for example, like Babsi Adler, our like very close drag friend, mentor, sestrica, if I may. Like, there's this iconic quote from her that like I always stand behind and I love. She always says like, you need to spend 6 months looking like shit to start looking like something. Oh no, and that's very true.
Ja, mislim, že make-up, če hočeš nek kvaliteten dobiti, je kar expensive.
Da.
Seveda, pač mi, ko smo začeli tako na polno, smo delali z nekim make-upom, ki smo ga dobili tako, ker ona mi je delala recimo v Millerju
Ja.
in je dobila tak testerje za ston, a ne?
Da.
In smo delali make-up s tem in tako to niso dobri izdelki, pač, a veš, ne moreš nič narediti s tem. In ampak ne samo to, pa so še čopiči zraven, ne? Pa so pa še beauty blenderi zraven, pa so pa še, ne vem, senčila.
Zdaj pa kvalitetna vsi ovi elementi ma like the quality of all of these items individually, the quality of the brushes, the quality of the foundation of this and that has an impact to begin with, along with the quality of your technique. So you have like all of these sides kind of influencing how your look is going to end up looking. And it takes a lot of practice to perfect it and money, because let me tell you, a good face comes from good products as well.
Ja. Jaz sem imel tako zanimivo izkušnjo tudi v Mariboru, v MC pekarni, ki je bolj znan kot metal pa rock bar. Je bilo na after party od enega koncerta ful zabavno, ker so naenkrat začeli vrteti RuPaul pesmi in tako naenkrat je bilo polno ljudi na plesišču. Tako da se mi zdi, da koliko je mogoče drag race, mogoče nekdo dobi občutek, da je to tako na easy nared, vseeno tako postal že mainstream, da ga tudi ljudje malo drag queenice pa bolj sprejmejo. Mislim, ja.
Da, definitely. I mean, definitely. As a society, like all of a sudden you see like drag queens everywhere. So, but like it has its perks and it has its like downfalls as well. Like as you said, like super that drag is becoming mainstream and this and that. But like at the same time, this is like my opinion, Plastika's original opinion, that like with the birth of drag in the mainstream media, what also arise are like beauty standards and this and that, which is very the opposite of like what drag should be. Drag is there to like kind of break these standards, and
It kind of cripples the creative progress, zaradi tega, ker vsi zdaj hočejo delati drag tako, kot so ga videli na TV-ju, a ne?
Ja.
In je tako pač, sure, a veš, go for it, ampak recimo velikokrat se zgodi, da pač pol ni nič dejansko originalnega, ni nič tvojega, ne?
Ja.
Ker pač, če sam greš delati tisto, kar si videl pač na ekranu, a ne? Like, how is that your drag at the end of the day?
Okay, Paul, evo recimo, you spent 1 year trying to look like what you saw on TV and it works. You look sick and you look great, ampak pol bo se to videlo v karakter tudi. Zelo je pomembno to, da si originalen in da si razvijaš svoje drag persona in order for you to actually be a character. Zato ker like when you create a drag persona, like the way I see it, it also needs to go through like certain stages of development. It gets born in your baby drag, and then like you kind of start working on your drag persona, and it goes through puberty. You're gonna change your name, you're gonna change your look, you're gonna all of a sudden try this and that. And then once that phase kind of finishes, you kind of just like starting to like solidify what your brand is and what your character is. And it's always ever changing. Like you're always gonna be changing this, gonna be changing that, blah blah blah. Because like you never stop growing. But what does like it's important for you to like solidify that character because it's all down to your originality and who you are as a character. Because you can look like absolute nothing and still be the person that like whenever they walk in the room, everybody just turns on and is like, oh, look at this energetic being, and that's the goal.
Pač pri meni je tako, mislim, da je zelo pomembno, da pač, ko greš delati drag, da se vprašaš, kaj jaz doprinesem svetu, kaj jaz doprinesem kulturi, kaj jaz doprinesem skupnosti, ne? Kaj jaz lahko povem, da pač noben prej se ni upal povedati, ne? Kaj pove moj performance, kaj Petra HD hoče povedati kot pač drag karaktera, ne? In pač ja, to traja nekaj časa, ker konec koncev smo tudi zelo mlade, a ne? Imamo kraljice, ki so tako na polno 18, ne? In pač že same se iščejo, ne? Kot fantje. In pač drag zna pomagati v tem, ne? Definitivno. Sam pač bo tudi trajala, ne? Da se pol ta drag karakter tudi izpopolni. Mislim, jaz delam drag leto in pol, pa tak Plastika lahko pove, koliko sem make-up spremenila tak 50krat. Šla gledat tutoriale od Trixie Matera zaradi tega, ker nisem znala nikakršen make-up dela, pa sem delala to tak par mesecev. Pa sem ugotovila, a lahko naredimo tak make-up, ampak ena Petra HD kind of a way, ne?
Na svoj način.
In zdaj pač nekako, zadnjih, ne vem, pol leta probavam nekako neke različne stvari, pa tako probaš nekaj, pa se tako, to mi je všeč. In pol recimo obdržiš ta en del, pa drugič probaš nekaj drugega, pa se tako, to je bilo cool, pa ni bilo cool, tega ne bomo več delali, bomo pa probali na tak način. In pač to traja, ta proces traja, ker tudi, ko smo prej govorili, like, traja, da dobiš tudi dobre izdelke.
Totalno. In what's important to say is it's okay for that process to last long. Zato ker like, kad folke začnejo delati drag in takoj se pa kaj je pa moj karakter, kaj je pa zlato, dej se useti. Relax, zapali cigaretu in se samo opusti, zato što na koncu na dan ti nećeš sada to sneeze and pop out a character. It doesn't work like that. It's fine, take it slow, try this, try that, and like slowly you're gonna start like picking up this from that concept, that from this concept, i kao boš to sastavil v en del, that's gonna be a baby version of your character. I then posle to zdaj še enkrat bo se zamenilo, tako da en veliki savjet za svi naši slišatelji sada da want to do drag, it's okay, like take your time to build your character. It's gonna come by itself, it's fine. If it doesn't at the beginning, it will in the future as long as you're very consistent. Somewhat take your time, it's fine. Nobody's in a rush, darling. Drag is here to stay.
Yeah, like, mislim, as long as you have the passion and the work ethic, a ne, če res hočeš delati drag, a ne, in če se posvetiš temu, pa ne zdaj spet iti v neke skrajnosti, ne zdaj pač delati drag vsak dan, cel dan, a ne. I mean, you can, that's your prerogative, sure.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
be my guest.
But you're gonna spend a lot of money.
Your
Ampak
skin's gonna go to shit.
most definitely. Ampak ja, kaj sem hotela reči tem?
Pa ne znam,
Ne
dosti
vem.
glupo.
V glavnem, relax, sej bo.
Da, se bo.
Ja, lani smo imeli v Mariboru kamp za mlade in je bila tema spolni izraz in ena izmed aktivnosti je bil kot nek drag contest. In jaz sem prvič sprobala se v drag king personi in sem tudi tako razmišljala, jaz ne znam lip-syncati, pa ne znam nobene pesmi na pamet. In bolj sem v bistvu ko smo pač zbrali pesem, smo v dvojicah večinoma tekmovale in sem ugotovila, meni gre bolj še ples in sem v tem malo bolj iskala sebe kot drag king.
In to je totalno okej, to je super, zato što drag performeri, to ne rabi biti sad samo lip sync, to može biti poezija. Evo naša Petra HD je fenomenalen writer for poetry.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. And she paid me to compliment her just saying. Se hecam.
I'm holding her at a gunpoint right now.
True, I love it. Hold me that. Oops. No, what I want to say is it's performance art. You can do anything in drag. It doesn't have to be just lip syncing. Če si ti našla bolj v dance, that's beautiful. And that's perfect. Don't even open the mouth. Just dance it through. Because what's important is just to perform and take whatever is inside of you, samo to, da si izkažeš. Tako da, that's fine. And that's perfect.
Vse to, ker pač tudi to se mi zdi, da veliko mladih ljudi, ko hoče začeti delati drag, imajo to tako zelo eno zelo preprosto idejo, kaj drag je, a ne, torej pač, ne vem, ogromne lasulje, vse ogromno in pač lip syncing, performing. Drag je lahko karkoli, lahko igraš, lahko plešeš, lahko poješ, lahko se sprehajaš, lahko imaš, ne vem, lahko si model, lahko je karkoli, lahko pač sam stojiš in pač that's your drag persona. You're standing there in a club. Ne vem, just do whatever, ne vem, make a drag character that's
do whatever makes you happy and makes you feel fulfilled on the inside. As long as you just express whatever is inside of you, it's gonna vibe with the audience. People are gonna feel that. If it comes from a very authentic place, people are gonna feel that and they're gonna cheer you on. They're gonna be like, oh fuck yes, look at her vision, look at her thing, this is it for her.
Pač recimo jaz hočem izpostaviti recimo Anđu Rupić, ki je tudi ena dragica, ki zelo dolgo dela pač že v kabareju Tiffanyja, ne. Ona recimo njeni nastopi so tak zelo, pač ne lip-synca pogosto, ne. In tak ima točke, ko pride kot kokoš na oder in pol pa zleze jajce tam in je tak, a veš, in je tako ne pričakuješ nekaj takega, ne, ampak si tak, to je ful je dobro, ne, in je ful dobro narejeno in je ful tak zanimivo in drugače, ne. In pač to je tisto, kar sem hotela povedati, da dejansko ne rabi biti tisto, kar vidimo na TV-ju, ne rabi biti ta neka ena slika draga, pač lahko je dejansko karkoli, ne vem, dej se obleči se kot drevo, pa bodi drevo, you know what I mean, still drag.
Ja. Tudi se mi zdi, da z Dragoslavijo, ki ste jo začele, tudi to možnost ponujate, da ni samo lip-syncanje, je poetry, je ples, je
totalno.
prosta izbira.
To je definitivno pač bil začetni koncept, ne, ko smo recimo za prvi šov smo tako delali, pa smo pač povabili tiste dragice, ki smo jih že poznali, ne, pa dragice, ki so te dragice že poznali, ne, pa smo tako zelo hitro sestavili to skupino od 11 ljudi za ta prvi šov. In tako smo razmišljali, kaj bomo zdaj za to Dragoslavijo, ne? A bo to zdaj lip-sync, ali bo to zdaj, kaj bo, ne? Pa smo tako rekli, lahko je karkoli. In pol recimo Nonem je delala pa neke TikToke, pa delila na svete, ne? Carmen je delala spoken word, recimo.
Zato što mislim, our main goal was to kind of just allow people to express themselves online without the granice of a border. In pač ono like it's just important to kind of like let people do whatever, zato što like as I said like before, like that is drag. In pač ono like doesn't have to be lip syncing, and like if they're going to experiment performing whatever anywhere, Dragoslavia is gonna be their safe heaven. Zato ker pač ono like maybe somebody doesn't want to do a lip sync to TikToks or like just like perform TikToks on stage, but like they're gonna do it on Dragoslavia because like it's gonna give them kind of like the platform where they can like kind of test it out from the comfort of their home. I think that's very important.
Ja, pa tudi mislim, recimo, kar se tiče Dragoslavije specifično, velik nas pač drag kraljic in drag performerjev na Balkanu pač nimamo te možnosti, da nastopamo tako pogosto v klubih, kot imajo pač na zahodu, a ne?
Ja.
In se mi zdi, da veliko kraljic, ki dela drag, ga dela tako neaktivno, a ne? Zaradi tega, ker enostavno nimajo te priložnosti, da grejo zdaj v klub in nastopajo vsak drug petek, a ne? In lahko rečem, da imamo veliko srečo, da tle v Ljubljani imamo to možnost, da smo delali šove recimo enkrat na mesec, ampak recimo na Hrvaškem, v Srbiji, Makedoniji, v Bosni, da ne govorimo, recimo nimajo nobene scene, ne?
Exactly.
Mislim, dobro, Srbija in Hrvaška imajo kar razvito sceno, ne? Makedonija tudi sicer, ampak recimo tiste nove kraljice, recimo specifično Fruktoza, ne? Hrvaška kraljica iz Zagreba, je tako začela delati neke Instagram looke, ne? In tako je zelo unikatna in zelo has a very unique point of view and a very unique style of doing drag, ampak enostavno pač ni nikoli nastopala, ker je šele zdaj prišla, ne? In smo pol tako bili hey girl, like, do you wanna do a performance for Dragoslavia? And that was her first performance ever. In, ne vem, to mi je tako cool, da damo pač kraljicam in performerjem, ki nimajo toliko izkušenj, ki nimajo kje dobiti te izkušnje, platformo, da lahko probajo neki, da lahko pač, ne vem, eksperimentirajo s svojim dragom, ker pač tudi na tak način se pol njihov drag razvija, ne? Če ti imaš priložnost, da delaš šove, da se daš v drag, da greš nekam, da nastopaš, ne? Bo tudi avtomatsko tvoj drag se razvil in tvoj karakter se bo razvil in boš ugotovil, aha, to mi leži, to mi ne leži, to hočem delati, tega nočem delati, ne? Če pa nimaš teh opcij, pa gre ful počas.
Ne boš imel nobene mogućnosti, da se ti razliš kot drag oseba in pač ono, maybe there's also like people that like don't feel so comfortable to like set a foot on stage, and like it's not easy, it takes a lot of courage and like it just takes a lot of courage. In pač ono, like maybe like Dragoslavia is an easier step, and then like once they like feel very comfortable, like even with like performing Dragoslavia and this and that, like they are going to step on that stage in that club one day, because like they already kind of experimented and solidified their concept of who they are as a drag performer. Tako da ono, like that's what like I very much love about what we did here with Dragoslavia, because like I mean there are results of that already. Like all of a sudden there's drag kings in Ljubljana, there's new emerging drag queens, there's this, there's that, like, and that's a very humbling and fulfilling type of a feeling, because like what we thought was like our concept of the show, like what the goal was with that decision to kind of keep it like open, showed results.
I mean, I don't want to toot our own horns, but I do have to say da je pač Dragoslavia prvi online balkanski drag show, ne?
Da.
In recimo koliko smo imeli zdaj šovo, je bil 8 ali 7?
Pa zdaj planiramo 8.
No, po 7 šovih, a ne, so se zdaj začeli tudi drugi online drag šovi na Balkanu. Kar mi je, mislim, I love that.
To je super.
To je super in pač
wow.
to je cela poanta vsega tega, ne?
Da.
Ampak, ja.
Mislim, kad recimo ono odjednoš ima drugi drag showe online na Balkan, ono ne mislimo toliko, oni sada nas nešto...
Ja, ne.
Ne, naprotiv, ne, zato što ono kako što smo rekli prej, cela poenta je bilo to da razvijemo ta drag scena v Balkan i da spojimo vse to, tako da nam ful veseli kad vidimo da tudi ima nove drag shows on the Balkan and this and that. Zato što, like, for example, like, one very good thing about Dragoslavia is that, like, for example, Serbia had quite a nice drag scene. Croatia also had a nice drag scene. Skopje, it had a drag scene. Like, it's still in development. It's a very early scene. Like, there's not a couple of queens, but, like, it's progress. It's there. It's happening. And, like, there was nothing that connected these scenes together, just like local girls here, local girls there. Nope.
Pa tako delamo v zelo podobnih pogojih. Pač nobena od nas nima keša, vse živimo na Balkanu, pač vse smo žrtve homofobije, like, you know what I mean?
In pač like, svi smo v nek način kao v tiste kao balkanska LGBTQ plus familija. Svi znamo točno kako da se živi na Balkanu as like a gay, trans, lesbian, whatever type of person. Tako da at the end of the day, this kind of just like brought us all together and unified us, and it made the scene on the Balkans stronger.
Ja, se strinjam. Mislim, building a community je že empowering. Pa,
Da.
Ja. Tako da, če kdo, ki posluša zdaj ta podcast, želi nastopati, lahko kontaktira Dragoslavijo.
Definitivno.
Seveda.
Definitivno. We are open for everybody. We are open to anything. You have all the creative freedom whatsoever. We're never gonna tell you, oh, maybe change this song. No. Just like it's up to you to bring what you're gonna bring. I mean, of course, like we have like every show has like a different theme, so like, that's the only thing you might want to maybe orient towards. But like at the end of the day, you have all the creative freedom whatsoever.
Pa tudi pač the other way around, ne? Če kdo posluša ta podcast, pa tako mogoče hoče pomagati ali pač mogoče se spozna na kakšno grafično oblikovanje ali nekaj, se priporočamo.
Komunikacija ali PR in nekaj tako, slobodno nam pišete.
Ker tako Dragoslavje je dobesedno nastal kot projekt nas in smo bili tak, bil je april, nismo imeli nobenih drag showov zaradi pač karantene, ne? In smo vse, kar vidite na Instagramu, na Facebooku, pač na Twitchu, vse delamo same, vse delamo s svojo opremo, s svojimi resursi in ja.
Da.
Tako da zna biti kar naporno, no? To sem hotela pač v bistvu povedati, da zaradi tega, ker pač poleg tega, da ustvarjamo vse to, imamo pač itak, vsaka od nas ima svoje boy jobs, pa imamo še druge zadeve, ne, ob strani, ne, svoje privat zadeve. In ja, it takes a lot of work, in pač zaradi tega, ker delamo vse same, zna biti zelo izčrpujoče. Tako da, ja, če kdo pozna nekoga.
Anybody wants to help or kind of contribute, please do so.
Ok, jaz bi zdaj prešla na ena taka zabavna vprašanja.
Mi to volimo, gospod.
Torej, prvo vprašanje. Katero sadje ali zelenjava bi bili, če bi lahko izbirali?
Pa sad ovako, znači, if I'm to answer this question, the only thing I can say is a tomato, because like it's the one thing that's like, is this a fruit? Is this a vegetable? Like, bitch, nobody knows. Tako like, I'd probably be something like that. Tako da, to je moj odgovor, a tomato.
Jaz, če bi bila sadja ali pa zelenjava, bi bila ananas, ampak na pici. Ker je tak, it's very polarizing. People are not sure if they like it or if they hate it. In tako zgleda kao, ananas na pici, zgleda čudno in zgleda not the best. And then you try it and it's still not really the best.
Oh, I love it.
Mislim, I love it. Ampak to je tako, to je Petra HD in a nutshell. That looks suspicious and then it is suspicious.
Nešto ne štima, ama je perfektno.
It shouldn't work, but somehow it does.
Why does this work? Nobody knows, but it does.
It's a thing.
Da.
Cool. Verjetno ima vsaka tudi neko super moč, predvidevam, za katero še ljudje ne vejo.
Doing things last second. I mean, mislim, jaz nisem šivalka, to definitivno, ama like, I really think that a glue gun is kind of just like my magic wand, zato što like I can make the craziest garments ever with just like a glue gun. Pač ono like literally in last second, I guess. Pač ono also like, I'm just like, I guess my superpower is being good at things.
That's such a drag queen answer.
Yeah, like I'm just like good at things, which like I was just about to say, but also like I'm also very good at hair, so that might be my superpower. But then let's just keep it real. I'm just like My superpower is being good at things.
I love that.
Za nekatere sploh ne veš, pa si.
Ne vem, kaj bi bila moja supermoč, nimam pojma. Mislim,
Overstressing.
I mean, overthinking things, yes. Mislim, ne vem, večino stvari, ki jih kao dobro delam, mislim, I'm kind of pushing that forward, ne, recimo to, da pišem poezijo, pa ne vem, like my lip syncs, I guess that's like my superpower, pač naučim se besedila tak v 5 minutah. Od česarkoli.
I think your superpower, like from my point of view, like knowing you, it might be your unapologetic persistence to just like do exactly what you wanna do, like in a very good way, kao upornost do kraj, unapologetic upornost i pač like you do what you need to do perfectly, kao.
Oh, well, thank you.
Ništa, glupačo.
Oh, love you too.
Love you, girl.
Če bi lahko uporabili nek urok na nekom, kateri urok bi to bil?
Prvo pitanje, šta je urok?
Spell.
Curse.
But curse is more like a bad thing.
Yeah,
Maybe
I don't
like
really
a
Throw a spell.
Like a
Yeah,
spell.
yeah. To
I
enchant
don't know.
someone.
Petra, daj ti odgovori, dok mislim.
Pa čakaj, da premislim dober neki spell. If I were to put a spell on... A mora biti ena oseba? Ali je tako lahko nekaj?
Lahko je,
Lahko je koncept?
ja, lahko.
Well, I would put a spell on generally the organizers of party in Ljubljana to pay their local drag queens.
Yeah.
Rekle, pekle.
Yes. I guess I would just like have the spell to like make people shut up and like use it on like all these like controversial political figures, just like wanna like remove their mouth. And there's nothing there, just like a breathing tube maybe or something, and like to, kao, just like shut up, kao. Hvala vam, gospod Janez Janša, veste, kao.
Okay.
And world peace.
And I would like to end world peace. Thank you.
You would like to end world peace?
Oh shit.
Exposed!
Plastika cancelled 2020.
Well, it's 2020, you never know what will happen tomorrow.
I mean, at this point.
Yeah, that would be my spell. Oh, I would put a spell on the year 2020 for it to end.
Da ide naopako malo, ajde sad dobre stvari, možda, ne znam ja to. Ne znam, dobijem na lotu. Eto.
Še eno vprašanje imam, in sicer, brez katere pijače ne bi mogli zdržati?
Gin tonic.
Voda.
Okay,
Pa ne bi mogla brez vode.
Ok, tako da, če nekdo pride do tebe v klubu, pa ti prinese vodo, je to tak go-ting.
Mislim, če sem v dragu, ne.
Zdaj to biti such a Petri žit in kaj boš ti pila? Voda.
Mislim, yeah, like I guess like gin tonic, like that's, I mean, I don't know.
Da, I'm kind of trying to like think of maybe like a different answer. No, it's gin.
Čeprav,
It is what it is.
čeprav moram reči, pač zelo rada pijem pivo iz več razlogov. Zaradi tega, ker pač kot prvo, tak je zelo ne-offensive drink.
Okay.
Pač ni ful močno, ampak tudi ni nemočno. Druga stran zelo poceni. Tretja stran, popijem 2 piva in sem top. Tako da, considering my low budget and the 5 oysters that I have in my wallet, si lahko privoščim pivo zelo pogosto in mi zelo dolgo traja in se vam zelo fajn.
Da. Petra loves beer and Plastika loves gin. Obožujem kako ono je bilo, naš generalno pita i mogli da recimo, ne znam, lemon water. Or like a power juice in the morning. Ne, girl, it's gin tonic and beer. Da.
Ja.
We're so relatable. Sorry.
Ne. Prišli smo do dela, kjer bomo polivali čaj. Črni, zeleni, rdeči,
Svakako.
mavrični.
Da.
Kaj je novega na sceni? Imate kak čaj za polit?
Kaj je novega na sceni?
Pa Paradox Dynasty je nova.
Dynasty je nova na sceni.
Nova na sceni in moram reči, da pač kot drag mama sem zelo ponosna na njen prvi nastop in nasploh pač tudi za njen nastop na Dragoslaviji. Kaj bi pa lahko polila čar paradoksi? Expose her.
Koristi naše lasuje, just saying. That girl, we see you, we hear you. Ne, to vidiš, just kidding. No, of course, go. Kaj bi rekli drugo? Let's gossip. Bitch, we're good at this.
I mean, oof. Oof.
I mean, there's some rumors going around the Gospod Babsiadler might be recording a certain type of a documentary here and there that's gonna go all across Europe, but you didn't hear it from us. Don't tell her we said this. I hope she doesn't get sued because we're like here sitting and like
Also, do you wanna spill the tea? A boste čaj brez cukra? Let me spill the tea. Pa sad ovako. Meni je zelo zanimivo, kako mislim, leto v glavnem, leto 2020 je zelo homofobik, I have to say. In pač mi je zelo zanimivo, kako recimo v Srbiji, na srbski drag sceni, v zadnjih, 2 tedna, like the two biggest houses, House of Plastics and House of KG. Kaj? What is happening?
Pač that's like a weird term to use. Basically kao odednaš, dve od najvećih hiši, srpske poznate hiše, like drag houses, odednaš su se odstanovali, how do you say that?
Mislim, tak, ne vem, Lana Vi je rekla, da je šla ven iz House of KG in zdaj tudi pač Alexis Vanderkant je pač napisala, da...
House of Plastics are kind of dismembering, ampak da nima drama, da je sve okej, da svi se profesionalno dekomentirajo na svoj uspeh.
Ampak to mi je tudi nekako mogoče normalno, ne vem, začneš v tej eni skupini ljudi, ki so pač tvoj nekako safe space, ne, in pol nekako pač skozi to neko popotovanje, ne, finding yourself in drag, nekako mogoče spoznaš, da, maybe this is not my cup of tea, ali pa ne, mogoče hočem delati neke druge stvari, ne. In ja, mislim, I guess, mislim, ni mi to zdaj nekaj ful čudnega, ne, da se pač to zgodi, ker veliko krat se to zgodi, da pač se člani grejo ven. Ampak, ja, zanimivo, kako je pač v 2 tednih tako obe hiše.
And I have another topic to kind of poke, but I'm only going to ask one question and not even continue to discuss it further and let our viewers and audiences kind of like ponder the question. And I'm sorry, no tea, no shade, but Ljubljana Pride, where are the drag queens, darling?
Oh, this is a spicy topic.
This is a spicy topic, and that's all I'm gonna say. Mwah.
Ja, ne, o tem bi se dalo razglabati.
Pa ne znam, vidjet ćemo.
Ja, moram reči, da v epizodi z House of Vulva sem slišala en čaj o plastiki.
Šta? Šta sam sada napravila? Jesam bila pijana, odjednaš se ne spomnim.
Šta su rekle krave?
Šta su rekle krave? Ne. Šta su rekle o meni? I won't tell them you told me.
I know something about some advertisement.
For I record a commercial. Yes, like I record a commercial for this like a wonderful skincare brand. And yeah, that was a very interesting type of an experience because like as a drag queen to be called on my first commercial in drag, that was a very nice experience. The brand was gorgeous, wonderful communication. They know what drag is. And like stay tuned on my Instagram profile and you're going to see the campaign very much soon. I'm not allowed to really talk about it openly because I did sign a contract, so I can't kind of say anything about it.
Oh, she signed a contract.
I signed a contract, darling, and I got paid up front. Yes, mama.
We love that. I want to see more of that in 2020.
Yeah, so like that's what I want to say. Kudos to this brand that I'm not allowed to name due to the contract, but like kudos to them because like they really took care of a drag queen very well. As soon as I got there, like I was catered to, like they made a gorgeous outfit for me before they started making the outfit for me. I kind of sent them a brief of like what I like to wear, what I don't like to wear, and this and that, and like what they made for me was something that I haven't made for myself till this day. I don't know why, because that was it. And like, unfortunately, I couldn't keep it because like it wasn't even like theirs. Like it was the stylist, but like that's fine. So, yeah, I did record that commercial.
Nice.
And yeah, that was very nice. Yeah, like follow me on Instagram, and like you're gonna see more of it coming soon. Hopefully, it depends on post production.
And you know who else takes good care of their drag performers? Koroška Pride.
Da, čestito, eno veliko čestito do Koroška Pride za prvi Parada ponosa, ki je, they call it House of Vulva, and like House of Vulva is going to be performing on Koroška Pride. A very huge applause for that. Kao, bravo House of Vulva, bitch, you go slay that stage. Pokazati im tam v Koroška, kako se to dela, a ne? In bravo zato, ker so zelo dobro plačane in zelo dobro, they took care of them very nicely. Posvorene, da. I to je eno ogromno bravo. Bravo do Koroška Pride, bravo do cela tista organizacija, bravo do Vulve, kao en veliki aplauz iz Ljubljana.
Applause in the chats.
Kje vas lahko najdemo na socialnih omrežjih?
Posod.
Sad ovako. Torej, na Instagramu sem jaz Petra HD, na YouTubeu tudi, my YouTube channel, shit. Pač začela sem delati kao neke YouTube reviews about Eurovision, zaradi tega, ker sem ogromen Eurovision stan. Tako da ja, pač tam je ne vem, 5 epizod ali nekaj tazga, ko govorim pač o eurovizijskih komadih tega leta, ker ni bilo Eurovizije. Zaradi tega sem tudi nehala, ker mi je bilo tako kar nekaj, pač sploh ni Eurovizije, why am I? Tako da, ampak if there's any Eurovision fans, check me out on YouTube, Petra HD. Imam Twitter, but like, I don't, no.
Je pa socialno gnezdo na Plastika je Instagram. Jaz generalno koristim Instagram. Like, Plastika exists on Instagram besides on like stage and like in person, ne? And I have a private profile due to private reasons, but like just follow me. I pretty much accept everybody. My Instagram is Plastika_Dynasty. That's PLASTK. Oh shit, what the fuck did I get myself into?
Fuck.
Dejte samo pogooglajte na Instagram Plastika, pa boste me našli, sigurno.
Pogooglajte v Google.
Pogooglajte na Instagram. She can't spell, I guess.
Torej, me se približujemo koncu. Imate še kak komentar na svet, nekaj za poslušalke, poslušalce, ki poslušajo?
Wow. Eto baš to.
Ja, najprej ful hvala za povabilo. Ful mi je veselje pač prideti in kokodakat tle o kar enih zadevah. We love that.
Da jaz in Petra mi volimo da kokodakamo. Kokodakamo levo, kokodakamo desno, zato što smo mi baš ene dve kokoške. Jaz in Petra smo dve kokoške i hvala tudi do svi naše slišatelji danes za vaše trpljenje i za vaš attention. Thank you so much. It was wonderful to be talking here today i da malo razglabamo na svi ove teme. Ful me bilo zabavno. In da, hvala še enkrat bilo in hvala do svi slušatelji za all the attention and this and that. Follow us on Instagram, follow us here and there. Make sure to come and see our shows, you won't regret it.
Ja, in pač definitivno dajmo biti bolj supportive, dajmo se podpirati. Ne sam, pač dajmo narediti, da desetletje 2020, da bo desetletje podpore in pač ljubezni in ene nasplošno pač prosperity za LGBTQ+ skupnost.
Da.
To je to.
And be the change that you want to see in the world. If you don't like the state of the world, go out on the streets, go protest, go tip your local drag queens.
Yes. Please tip your queens. And that's about it, basically. Just tip us.
Ok, to je bil All for Rainbow podcast. Se slišimo v naslednji epizodi. Do takrat pa adijo.
Ciao.
Bye. Wow.
All for rainbow.
All for rainbow.
All for rainbow.
All for rainbow. All for rainbow.